Alright, hello everybody, I am Sir Ender. This is my first video and we're going to try to build a city on City Skylines. So we are on this map and it's called Fisher something and I can't remember what the name of it is, but it has lots of water but it doesn't move. So we're going to have to put our wastewater output away from our water intake, so I think this is the best spot over here for the wastewater. And then I will pull the water from over here. So I think I want to get my roads going first so that I can run the electricity better. I am using the electric roads mod, so I won't have to run power lines. I think the power lines in this game are just way too big for what they like for reality, so I don't really mind using that electric road mod. I think before I build any roads there, I want to, well actually before I build any roads I have to build a teeny tiny road and then bulldoze it. So I want to put a roundabout at the end of the entrance ramp here. And let's see, let's just move it a little bit. We don't want to delete those roads accidentally, so we'll just do that. Then I can delete that, and I'm using the Vanilla Plus roads. So I have a 3-lane, one-way with no parking. So we will put that, let's see, before we do that we need to brace the roundabout. If you don't do that, it will get all misshapen whenever you try to snap to anything that's not a node. So let's try this. I want it to be attaching more towards the middle of that quadrant here. So I'm going to have to turn off node snapping to make it attach right here. I usually go for like right on top of the arrow for the one way. And do that on the other side. We'll turn this road around, of course, if I press the correct button. And we will, we can take the bracing out and use the move it mod and hold Alt and drag this into a nice little arc. So everyone should have an easy time getting on and off the roundabout. I think I'm going to go ahead and upgrade these roads to 3-lane. And then we will use the traffic manager and set this roundabout to set the priorities. Alright, so that's the roundabout entrance road. So there's one lane for going off on each of the roads. This actually is going off, but it's just so straight that it calls it straight. Alright, so we want to drag this road out to over here at the water edge, and we will put our output water over here. And I want to make sure I overlap the electrical area of the output to the road so that it will be powered once we get the power plant. And then I want to put this road over here. Let's see. I like to keep all my roads. We don't want road guidelines. That can make you can interrupt your grid sometimes if it snaps to the road guidelines. I like to keep the grid intact on these roads, usually. Kind of to a fault. I'm a little bit OCD about that. On this map, I'm going to have to get out of that because there's a lot of water and a lot of curves. So let's just go down to that point. We can level that out later. And I used the wrong thing over there. But we will go ahead and let's just pull it from the lowest point. And I used the wrong one over here. So that should overlap the road. Let's just go ahead and draw our draw the road, draw the lines under the road first, and then we'll attach. I want to go all the way across to the middle of this and come down this road to build that attachment. Oh, autosave, jumpy. Alright, now we want to make a little bit of a grid here to build our power plant on. I'm just going to come out right around here and draw the grid over to here. So we'll just get a regular coal plant. I might just put it on this side. And since we're already over here, we'll go ahead and throw in the industrial area. I want my residential to be over here. And I think I want to leave space so that this road can be turned into a wider road. So I'm going to leave one gap, one space gap in between this road and that road. And I think I'll just go out to there and then draw a little bit of a box there. Get some crossroads going over here. How long is this? This is 60 units long. So I think at 20 units we will have a crossroad, and then at another 20 units we will have a crossroad. And then here we will throw our residential in. And I'm just going to draw a little bit of the commercial. I'll put it closer to the roundabout, I think. And I'll put some on the other side. Alright, with that I should be able to start simulation and watch the power go through the roads here. And then that should also make the water go. Okay. So we'll finish getting the water set up on these roads here. This should cover everything. And see what grows in here. I'm going to put it on 3 speed. Because now we just need to get some money made. We're losing money now. We'll be alright though. So we'll lose money for a little while, and then enough people will join or move in, whatever, to grow the industry and the commercial, and we'll start to get some more income. I think I'm going to leave this rock and forest here and maybe make a park out of it later. Thinking maybe I can make this into forestry industrial area. and then the farm area is here. This up here I think is just sandy soil or something. I don't think that's a resource. I'm going to need to put some more residential in, so I'll just leave the simulation running and build another little box of roads. I think more than one square will do. Alright. Oh, I also want to connect the roundabout over to this road. Hopefully my traffic doesn't get too bad on this city. I've gotten pretty good at fixing it and hopefully not creating it to begin with, but we'll see. Usually you need to give the Sims many different ways to get to the same place, and not any one specific road that's super fast to get there, or else they'll just all take that way even if there are other ways. So sometimes it's not good to upgrade a road because that would make the speed limit too fast, and then the traffic will gravitate towards that road and clog it up. I am using Traffic Manager, and I have it set to no despawning, so the cars will just sit in traffic. They won't just disappear if they sit for too long. They'll sit there until they get to where they need to go. So that does make it harder, but I've also got the settings set to make them change lanes better, so that kind of negates that a little bit, but that makes it a little bit more realistic too, because you wouldn't just sit in a queue of cars with one lane beside you that was empty. You would change lanes if you needed to turn left. So that helps a lot with realism, but also the despawning turned off helps with realism, because you can't just disappear real people. It looks like we need to have a few more residential zones, so I'm going to go ahead and build all the way up here. I think for now I'm just going to fill this in right here, and let's see, I'll go ahead and put some more commercial along this road. I'm going to leave a spot if I want to bring that road further down. And there we're at Little Hamlet, so that gives us access to the taxes and loans. And I'm going to go ahead and raise the taxes to 11. Oh yes, I need to get water over here. Let's see, running down this street should be enough to give them water. If I alternate every other street, that should be fine. I am very apt to build grids, so I'll have to get out of that habit. I will probably make a nice arcing road that goes along the coast here. I don't know what I'll do, if I smooth this out here or not, but I will probably need to smooth out those big bumps there. Let's see. Oh yeah, that reset our speed, so I need to turn that back up. I think everything's running okay so far. We'll go ahead and put this residential in here. And we do need a little bit more industrial. And oh, also, I'm going to pause the game because now we have access to garbage. So I will let's put in a recycling center here. And actually, I'm going to go ahead and draw a road on this side. Make another little grid over here and put another recycling center. As long as I have enough money, and I don't. Very close. So let's just run the simulation. We're also going to have to put in a medical clinic. Let's see. I'm also using the auto budget, so it will take care of my budget for trash and everything. Let's see. The settings for garbage are a little bit too restrictive. I want to make sure it will set the budget higher if my recycling plant gets filled up to over 80%. It will set the budget to 150 until there's enough trucks to go collect it all. Let's see. Better change the water while I'm here. I don't need to worry about the water storage yet. So 5%, like when it's in the yellow over on the range over here that comes up. I think I'm going to set that buffer up a little bit more. You know, I'll just set it to 10. And the electricity also. I'd rather spend a little bit more and not have to worry about it. Let's see. I don't know, healthcare. The minimum budget is 75. That's good. I'm gonna set the education down because I've noticed that seems like it doesn't work quite right sometimes. Police doesn't really have anything but minimum maximum. Okay, the fire trucks, I want to have 3 trucks waiting. I think I'm going to set the minimum for fire to 75 also. Alright, that should do it for now for that. So let me see what our garbage status is. So yeah, I'm making about a little more than twice as much as what I can take in. But this thing's not full yet, and when it gets full it will raise the budget, which will give it more garbage trucks to go out and get garbage. So let's just try for one for now. I'll go ahead and put a clinic down instead of another recycling center. I think I'll just put the clinic right here. So that gets all the residential. I'll eventually need one over in the industrial area too. Oh, and I think I want to put some more industrial area down. We'll just throw that there. And how are we doing on electricity? Okay, so that's getting probably maxed out. Oh no, it just hasn't increased the budget. Water seems okay also. What is the max for this? Oh, I'm gonna have to look in the menu. The max is 40 megawatts for that, so we're not even halfway, so should be alright. Trash status, is anybody complaining about it yet? No? And we'll just let that ride, I think. Hopefully I can catch any complaints before they last too long. I've noticed that that auto budget thing doesn't quite work with the trash as well, the garbage collection as well. Okay, so I think I'm going to run some more roads out this way. I might need to make this a large road also, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Let's see, let's just go all the way down to here and continue all these roads out. It's kind of building up onto a hill, I believe, yeah. And that's not that bad of a slope, so we'll just let it go. And we need so much, I'm just going to fill this whole thing in. So that basically adds another third onto our residential, and there's the next milestone. That gives us another square, which we don't even need to buy yet. I think I want to go back behind here. I don't know if I could turn this into a, so obviously this is like some sort of a dried up inlet. I don't know if you decrease the height of that land, if it would flood again or not, but looks like there's a boat that didn't make it out. Need a little bit more commercial. I've noticed that the game doesn't really give you a good measure of commercial. Like, it wants more than can actually be used. So I'm just going to do that for now. Oops, I forgot water again. Alright. Just continue these pipes out, and that should be enough coverage. Nobody's complaining about garbage yet, so that seems okay. Not enough workers, well, are fixing that. Oh, I need to increase the speed again. I think I might go ahead and extend out my residential closer to the industry too, so that the workers don't have to travel as far. Oh, let's see, we unlocked fire and police also, so I need to put that in. I think I might put, how much does this cost? Oops, wrong one. This costs 12,000. I can put 2 of these down. I'm gonna put 1 here. That'll cover the residential. I'm gonna put 1 over here to cover the industrial. Put it off that main road. And let's see. Now we'll go for police. And I think just 1 police station can cover the whole city as it is now. So I'm going to put that here. And that should be able to cover both sides of the roundabout. And of course the total auto budget has decreased the budget for it. So hopefully it can cover both. Or I might just have to stop the auto budget on the police and turn it up. Alright, so let's get some education. What is this? That is an old school. I don't even know where I have that from. Okay, so the only thing we can do is elementary for now. So I think we'll stick 1 of those down here. I think I'll just leave it at that for now. Let's see, the budget, yeah, the budget's going down, so it doesn't need to be any more than that, I don't think. All right. So with that, I think we've got a good start. We hit 2 milestones already. We've started our services. Population's still growing. We're making money. That's always nice. I'll need to expand the residential and add a little bit more commercial next time. But I think I'm going to end this video here, and I will just say thanks for watching and tune in for the next one.